Hey guys, Caleb Brown, New Planner Recruiting here. Hope everybody is doing well. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. This week's video, we want to talk about how to, maybe some things to think about, the best ways to transition from a large financial institution to a smaller organization. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get the elephant out of the room. You're probably going to have to work a lot harder for less money. Okay? So if I haven't lost you and you're still with me, in all seriousness, I mean, there is going to be some of that, right? There is going to be some of that. So may have to take a step back in income and benefits and forget about your current salary and slate of benefits. I mean, a company with 100,000 employees is most likely going to have a better benefit package than a company with 10 people or even 100 people. Okay, so a lot of you want apples to apples. I want the same health insurance. I want the same retirement. Probably not going to happen. Okay, so get ready to do more, wear more hats. And for some of you, that's exactly what you want. That's exciting because you're stuck in the rut over here. You're burned out and then just this hyper specialization where you're doing the same thing over and over again. But realize you're not going to have an assistant probably. You're not going to have multiple assistants. You're not going to have a department for everything. Hey, I need someone to send an email for me, or I need someone to copy this for me, or I need someone to call the client for me. I mean, you're going to have to do that. Okay? If you're coming from corporate America, they probably had people that did that stuff for you. You can have a larger impact on these smaller organizations though. I mean, I think that's the key, and just the learning opportunities, the growth opportunities, and just personal, but career, but also financially, okay? You can get back to where you were, and depending on your personality, you know, maybe going to the smaller organization is just, it's a better fit because you want to be more challenged. You want to learn. You want to have to learn all this stuff. You want to have to you want to have to know a lot about a lot of things versus a lot about a few things, okay, which happens typically in a specialized role. So you need to work on developing a broader skill set. You know, you may have done one thing at your corporate job in the big financial institution really well, but how do we work and become more of a generalist? So what I would tell you is just go back to pursue the CFP certification and just see the depth and breadth of things that you're going to have to be able to give advice on. So that's a good place to start, and you'll get that through the coursework and then also through a study plan for the exam. The other thing to remember too is the ladder in the corporate bureaucracy really isn't there. I mean, again, if you're coming from a firm with 100,000 employees to 100, there's not going to be as many. I mean, there's not going to be 20 VP levels for you to move up on. Your career track is going to look different. Maybe you get to the lead planner or senior planner, and that's where you stay the rest of your career. And maybe you're happy with that. But getting promoted to a different VP level and changing title and getting an increase in comp because your title changed, it usually doesn't work that way in a small organization. And that can frustrate people who, want a 10% raise every year, whether they are adding any more value or not. So we love to have you in the profession. I'm glad you're considering this. These financial planning firms, at least compared to these big financial institutions, are small organizations. You can do it. You can make the transition. Don't let this scare you. Lots of people have made the transition and they have had uber success. You can too. See you next time. Bye-bye.